Hi guys, I'm Viscose. Welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you are new. So it is Sunday and I am here to share with you not the intended video, which was my Tilly and the Buttons makes, partly because I realised that some of them are in the wash, and when it came to try and finding the time this weekend it was a bit of a washout. So instead I am going to show you a fabric haul. So if that's what you want to see, please stay tuned. So you'll see in my last video that I had said this month I am not buying any more fabric, and this is true. The fabric I am actually sharing with you I bought in May whilst I was away on holiday in Scarborough. Now I don't know about you as a sewer, but I go out of my way when I'm on holiday to try and find a fabric shop, somewhere new, somewhere that I haven't seen before. And although you'll probably find some similar fabrics to what you see online, I really do love knowing that I got that from the holiday place that I was on. So I went to Scarborough, and they have a shop in Scarborough called Sewing Centre. Now they only really do cottons in that shop, but I was determined to get something, and I don't do an awful lot of sewing with cottons, so I thought I'd give it a try and get some cottons, because I do think that the prints are beautiful, and I've really got to now think about what I'm planning to make with them. But interestingly, I'm in the process of making up a hazel dress in a cotton fabric, in a Jules cotton fabric, and I really am enjoying sewing with it because it is so easy to sew with, and I'm loving the look that it's giving because it's got that little bit more structure. So it's giving me a few insights to what I can sew with. But if you guys have got any suggestions outside of shirts, because I already know that I can sew shirts, but if you have got any suggestions, please pop them in the comments below, and if there's any particular fabrics you think would match a certain pattern, then please let me know. So let me show you what I got from the Sewing Centre first, and then I will show you what I got from the shop in Whitby that I went to. So the first cotton fabric that I got is a Batak design. It's Batak cotton, I think. Batak cotton. And it's this beautiful tie-dye fabric. Now, this is very me. I'm just going to put this nearer to you. Can you see? It's just gorgeous. Now, I do have a pair of dungarees in mind for this. These Stitch Sisters have done a make your own DIY how to make your own pattern for dungarees, and I think that this would just be perfect in that. Whenever I go to Matlock, there is a shop that I love there, and it's kind of like hippie-ish clothing, and there's always these tie-dye patchwork dungarees, and I always end up buying a set whenever I go. In fact, when I went to Scarborough, I bought the only thing I've bought new this year on a clothing basis, and that is because these were handmade, I bought them, was a pair of dungarees. I'll see if I can find a picture of them, and if I can, I'll pop them in here. So I think that this would look great in a pair of dungarees, and the fact that it's got that bit of structure probably would make them look quite nice. So that was the first fabric that I picked up. I think that particular fabric was about £7.99 per metre, and that was from the Sewing Centre in Scarborough. Now, all of the ones that I got from there are cottons. The next one I got was this one here. Now, I'm in love with this, and I am actually thinking I have got the Anthea Allen blouse, the Anthea blouse from, no. Oh my God, I can't remember what it's called. But you'll know exactly which one I'm on about. But the blouse that Anthea, from the Anthea Allen patterns, I think it is. So I'm really, really looking forward to making that up in this. I think I'm going to make the dress version. I did get enough fabric here for the dress version, and I managed to find, and I haven't got them to hand, apologies, some beautiful green buttons in the same shop that I could actually make that up with. And I do think that's very me, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that. So that is the second cotton fabric that I got from the Sewing Centre in Scarborough. What else did I get? I know I got another cotton. Oh, I did. Now, this one I would gratefully appreciate your ideas on. So, okay, it is a bit like a tablecloth, but I'm in love with this one. It's this gorgeous green and pinks and purples and reds striped cotton fabric. Now, unusually, it is really, just show you. I didn't get masses, and I can fold it the other way, but I am thinking that maybe this would look lovely as a gathered skirt. Now, I talked about wanting to do a self-drafted pattern because I find the Sabina skirt, maybe I should go up a few sizes to get the gather that I want on that, but I don't quite like it. I really want a short or above the knee, not short because I don't like short, but above the knee, gathered in, sort of like the Scarborough trouser top waistband, really kind of gathered, and then just sort of comes out nicely. And I think this might actually look quite nice in that. I don't know, what do you think? Leave me a comment in the comments below. Leave me a comment in the comments below. Sorry, I can't get my words out. I've been at work today, that's why. So yeah, if you've got an idea for this one, I'd love to hear it. I mean, I've seen quite a few versions of either the Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress or the Stylark Hope dress, where you do stripes one way and stripes the other way, and that really appeals to me, but I don't think I've quite got enough fabric for that. I'm sure I've got 2 meters here of this fabric, so please let me know. But I do love this. I mean, just look at the vibrance and the colors in this. It's gorgeous. So yeah, that's the next fabric that I got. And then I think I've got more than 2. Okay, so the second from last one that I got from the sewing centre, again, this was £7 a metre. This one I have no idea what to make with, but I loved the colours in it. It's on a navy, I'd say it's on a navy blue background, really, really dark. It's not quite black, and it's got blues and purples and whites all in it, and then you've got these lovely flecks of brown as well. I think that's gorgeous. I've got 2.5 meters of this one. If you have any ideas for this beautiful piece of cotton, please let me know. I don't think I'd wear it as a shirt. I'm just going to say that now. I do like shirts, but I think this probably, I don't know, I just don't see this as a shirt, so to speak. But I do absolutely love it. So if you've got any ideas for this one, please let me know, because I'd love to hear them. And I do love reading your comments, guys. Before I show you the next fabric, or the last fabric that I got from Sewing Centre, I just want to say a massive thank you to Adele at Sew for Serenity for giving me a shout out in her recent Friday Sews vlog. It's lovely to see you back, Adele, if you're watching. It's really nice to have you back and chatting again. I have enjoyed your fabric hauls while you've been away, but it's really nice to have you back. But thank you very much, because I've had a load of new subscribers, and it's really lovely to see all of these people subscribing to my channel. So thank you very much for those that have subscribed as well and come across and checked me out. I really appreciate it. And you know, what better way than to introduce you to me than my first vlog that you'd be watching is me and my fabric addiction. So, you know, it's a great way of doing that. Right, so the last piece of fabric I got from Sewing Centre was a remnant piece, and it's 1.6 meters. Now, I know it's a cotton, but I almost want to say, I'm not even entirely sure it's a cotton. I think it's a poly cotton, because it's just a bit drapier, but it's actually a really nice fabric. Now, I know this looks like my nan's curtains, okay? I am aware of that, but I really fell in love with this. And I can see this as sort of, I don't know, maybe a Paddington top, or I don't know, definitely a blouse. Yeah, but it is very much, I'm going to look like my nan dressed in it. I'm aware of that, but I love it. But again, any ideas for this? I've got a few there, but I'm not sure. And I don't even know whether to keep this one for autumn, because they're very sort of autumnal colours. It's same as the last one I showed you, actually. I suppose that one feels more autumny. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, I've only got 1.6 meters. It's going to have to probably be a top or shirt top. Oh, I tell you what, I did get in my So Hayley Jane box this month, the Hayley shirt. Now that could look quite nice as the Hayley shirt. It's an idea. Oh, We'll see what you guys come up with as well. So that was what I got from the sewing centre. It was a lovely shop to walk around. They had all of their cotton sort of colour coded as you walked around the room, and I really enjoyed that. And when we were in Whitby on the Monday, my sister and I went on our own without the kids. We had a day off from the kids, and I really wanted to go to the sewing shop there, and unfortunately it was closed. But we did take the kids back to do a spell of shopping, and I rushed off up the hill, a hill like this, might I add, to go and see what they had. And again, they only had crafting cottons. And as much as I like the idea of stepping into cottons, I was very much, I don't want to get any more cotton, I've got enough. So I said to her, have you not got any kind of viscose type fabrics? And she went, no, but if you try Boyles down the road, they've got some. And I went, Boyles, that looked like a bit of a discount store. And she said, yeah, but upstairs I think they've got some fabrics and haberdashery. So I went into this shop and I went upstairs, and I was very surprised to see that it had a fabric section. And they had some lovely fabrics, to be fair, some lovely viscoses that were very inexpensive. And we're talking like £4, £4.50 a metre. So I had to grab some, and I got more than I probably would have done, because initially I'd said I'd only probably get one or two, because of the amount of money that I'd spent at the sewing centre. So the first one I got is this gorgeous viscose. Now this has got to be a dress. I've got 3 meters of it. I don't know what dress I want to do with it. It's very girly for me, but I really love the colouring against me. I think it actually really suits me. So a dress of some sorts. I was thinking maybe a wrap dress. I'd have to have a look through my patterns. I'm not entirely sure if I've got any woven wrap dresses. I've got a couple of jersey ones, but no woven ones. But I've got 3 meters, so any suggestions for this one would be lovely. But just look at those beautiful, sorry, show you. There's little flowers on there. I just think they're gorgeous. So yes, that was my first purchase from there. Then I went for a very unusual colouring purchase for me. Colourway. I don't tend to go with full-on, I'm saying that, but I'm actually wearing sort of an orangey and browns and autumnal colours today, but I absolutely love this top. It's a ready-to-wear one from Monsoon, and it's right up my street with that kind of hippie-ish, boho, chic kind of style. And actually, I've actually got ready-to-wear rusty coloured corduroy trousers on as well. So I don't know why I'm saying that these colours aren't me, because I am wearing a full outfit full of these colours today. Anyway, so this lovely fabric here, this is viscose again, and I saw this and I just fell in love with it. Now I don't know how much it suits me. Again, I did pick up 3 meters of this one because I thought it would make an absolutely lovely dress, but then I also thought it would make quite a nice cami top, or with a pair of trousers, so kind of like that faux jumpsuit. But then it could do a Zadie jumpsuit as well. See, all of these things going around in my head at the moment of the different things that I can make this. I'm barely finding time to sew the plans that I've actually got at the moment. But you know, we will just keep hoping, and if not, the fabric will still be there next year, and I'm sure I'll still buy a ton more fabric to add to the fabric and be in the same situation that I am now. Anyway, so I don't know, let me know your thoughts. It's a lovely drapey. It's got, just show you, it's got this, I'll drop it, it's got this gorgeous drape to it. So I'm just thinking it would make a lovely something, dress or jumpsuit. I think any woven pattern ideas for a dress or jumpsuit would be greatly appreciated, because that takes me into my next woven viscose crepe this time. So this is, and I've actually seen this, so I picked this up and I was having a nose today on some fabric websites. I'm not buying anything, I'm just looking and adding to my basket. I'm just going to add. Whose website did I see this on? Is it Jenny Stitches? It might have been First for Sale. Ah, no, it was Fabrics Galore. That's where it was. I have been doing proper window shopping with the fabrics today. Fabrics Galore are also stocking this fabric. I did spot it on there and said, oh, I picked that one up when I was in Scarborough. So I got 3 meters of this one as well. I couldn't resist getting another 3 meters because I just think it would be a waste not to. It's very, very floral and very girly, but I think, you know, a tea dress or something like that would look lovely in this. But I did think a nice jumpsuit would look really good in this as well. Or again, a cami top with a skirt, or, you know, because I've got 3 meters, I don't need to use all the fabric on a dress. I suppose I could make a little cami top and then put the fabric away and have some left and come up with another idea further down the line. But I just think this is gorgeous. I know it's really busy and it's not something I'd wear very often. I don't do florals like this very often, she says, having made a full Davenport dress in a floral patterned viscose. Okay, I'm just going to stop talking now. I do florals, but this one feels more girly than I'm used to. But that one's still girly. Anyway, let's move on before I, just make a complete idiot myself. Oh, wait, I've already done that. So the last fabric that I got from my shopping trip at Boyles was this gorgeous cotton jersey. I got 1.5 meters of this. It's got a lovely stretch to it. I'm going to turn it right way around so you can see. And again, it's got flowers on it. But it's black, and I just wanted something simple, and that is going to be turned into a Tabitha tea dress. Tabitha tea dress? Yeah, Tabitha tea dress. Because although there's only 1.5 meters there, I think there is just about enough to do that. If not, it will be a t-shirt of some sorts. But I looked at it, and I looked at the width and the length and how I could cut it. I think I could get one out of there. But I need a little bit more. I've got lots of vibrant colours coming along in my wardrobe at the moment, and I need a few more subtle tones that I can certainly wear for work as well. So I'm just kind of thinking from Me Made May, and obviously we were still in Me Made May when I was buying these, so I was trying to think of fabrics that I'd need. She says, having bought mostly quite vibrant colours, but there are a few subtle tones in there, and the reason for that being is that I need to make some more work appropriate wear, because I want to wear more Me Mades to work, and I'm rotating my same Me Mades outfits to work, and I'd like to be making a few more to wear to work, because I love showing off what I'm wearing. I used to be quite shy about going when somebody says, oh, I love your dress. I used to be really shy at saying, oh, well, I made that. Now, I'm actually really proud of what I make. Even my disastrous makes, I'm proud of. If anybody follows me on Instagram, my Instagram's @viscose. So if you don't already, please head over and give me a follow. But if anybody that follows me on there will see, I put a story up last night. My other half was very, very drunk, right? So I'd been to pick him up. I'd been at home sewing. I'd just started sewing my Scarborough red check shorts, and I'd done my pockets and everything, and I thought, right, I'll finish the rest when I pick him up. And he was in the kitchen. I'd made him dinner. All he had to do was heat it up in the microwave, and I sew in the kitchen. So I'd made him dinner, and he was behind me, just generally being very drunk, trying to make dinner. And it must have distracted me, and I am going to blame him because I don't know how I did this. So I sewed my front and my back together, and then when I sewed the back and the front actually together, so I did like the back legs and then the front legs and then went to sew them together, I'd put one wrong way, one right way, and I'd overlocked it. I hadn't even noticed when I'd sewn it. I just was in automatic mode. Yes, dear to him who's being drunk and entertaining him, and in automatic mode sewing it. And do you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I could not sit there and unpick. Sorry, that sun has all of a sudden got very, very bright on me. I'm not gonna sit there and unpick all of this. They're just going in the bin. The fabric was quite inexpensive, and I did not feel guilty about it, and it was by this point about 9:30 on a Saturday night, and I couldn't be asked to fight with it. So yeah, that was that. So yeah, my bad sewing days sometimes can be very bad. That was where I was going with that story, I think. Anyway, If you've enjoyed this, thank you very much for watching. Please give it a like. It helps others on YouTube, apparently, or so I'm told, see my videos. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, if you haven't already subscribed, that would be great too. The next video I'm bringing you, I promise, will be my Tilly and the Buttons makes, my indigo dresses, my repeat makes, which I want to try and bring one of those out every month, because I am now starting to have a few repeats of things. So it'll also be like a pattern review. And then following that, I will be doing my week in sewing as per normal. So happy Sunday, guys. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye.